Caught Stealing ends with an important post-credit scene, one that contains a major cameo. As far as Darren Aronofsky movies go, the new crime thriller is quite different from his past efforts. However, Caught Stealing's movie reviews have proved that this has worked for Aronofsky, with the film being described as one of the filmmaker's most purely fun in years. The reason for this is likely Caught Stealing's crime thriller tone. The film centers around Austin Butler's Henry "Hank" Thompson, a former baseball prodigy who gets caught up in New York City's criminal underworld after being unintentionally incriminated by his neighbor, Matt Smith's Russ. This leads Hank on a series of dangerous quests involving $4 million in drug money, Russian mobsters, Jewish gangsters, and corrupt cops. Caught Stealing has already etched its way into star Austin Butler's best movies, with the ending of the film outlining why. Several plot threads come back around in thematic fashion, allowing Hank to somehow evade the cycle of crime and violence he ended up in. This all culminates in a post-credit scene in Caught Stealing that wraps up a central theme of the movie, includes a major cameo, and sets up the potential for a sequel. Laura Dern as Hank's mom receives a huge payment in Caught Stealing's credit scene. Caught Stealing's post-credit scene finally introduces Hank's mom, revealing that she's played by Laura Dern and that she's received a large portion of the fortune Hank has fallen into. After escaping New York City with $4 million in Caught Stealing's ending, Hank goes into hiding. However, he makes sure to send much of the cash to his mother. Prior to this scene, Hank's mother appears solely by voice in several scenes throughout Caught Stealing. It's clear the two share a strong bond and love of baseball. This leads to the post-credit scene in Caught Stealing, which pays off that connection by cutting to Hank's mom opening a package in California to find a massive amount of cash. The appearance of Laura Dern is a fun surprise. Perhaps best known for her role as Dr. Ellie Sattler in the Jurassic Park franchise, Dern has appeared in several films and TV shows over the years. She has also been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, winning one in 2020 for her work in Marriage Story. Butler revealed in an interview with Men's Health that he and Dern were kindred spirits upon meeting. Butler lost his mother in 2014, who looked like Dern. This led to a strong bond between the two, which manifests in their dynamic in Caught Stealing. Dern's cameo is a nice way of addressing this, while wrapping up a major plot thread. How Caught Stealing's post-credit scene sets up a sequel. Beyond the cameo from Dern and how it wraps up a thread of the movie, Caught Stealing's post-credit scene also sets up a sequel. The film is based on a book of the same name by author Charlie Huston, who also wrote the screenplay for the adaptation. The original book has 2 sequels. The first sequel is titled 6 Bad Things and picks up directly after the events of the first story. In it, Hank is found in Mexico by a Russian backpacker who is looking into the missing money, leading to threats against Hank's family. This sends Hank on a mission to save his family from the criminal underworld he stumbled into. Caught Stealing's post-credit scene sets up this story. After all, Hank is in Mexico with one half of the money that the mysterious Russian mob boss of New York desired, while the other half is in the hands of his mother. This implicitly puts her in the crosshairs of any new threat that arrives.